Senator Bonavilla urges the National Telecommunications Commission to immediately probe the alarming frequency of spam and phishing text messages. Bonavilla says he is concerned over how the perpetrators obtain the personal information of the message recipients, noting that recent texts already indicate people's full names. Advocacy group Digital Pinoys, meanwhile, called on the National Privacy Commission to find out if local companies collecting personal information are selling these data to third parties. For more on this issue, we are joined by Digital Pinoy's national campaigner, Ronald Gustilo. Good morning, Sir Ronald. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Miss Nikki. Good morning to your viewers.
Okay, so first off, these unsolicited or scam text messages on our phones already contain our names. Justice Margaret Leonin says this means that there is a data provider out there that has leaked or sold or been careless about our information. Do you think this is most probably the case? If not, should telcos still be held liable?
We believe that is a very big possibility that private companies or even government agencies were exposed to data breach, or there is a possibility that there has been a leak in the data that an entity is holding, an agency or a company is holding. So we believe, while we think that somebody should be liable, I think that telcos should first conduct an investigation regarding with this. And as I believe, the National Privacy Commission is summoning the telecommunications company today, along with the National Telecommunications Commission. They will have a meeting today to address the concern about this personalized spam text.
And this alarming frequency of spam and phishing text messages, when did this start? And what brought about its proliferation?
Well, these spam texts have been proliferating for some time now, most of which are from gambling sites, enticing people to sign up and play. But this personalized spam text, I believe this is something new to us. Personally, I received one last August 12, I think. So this personalized spam is new to us. Though the spam text, though, has been circulating for some time now.
I received one pretty recently and pretty continuously. How do you think the perpetrators obtained the personal information of the message recipients? Recent texts already indicate people's full names. And from my personal experience, I repeatedly get messages in Nikki de Guzman, which is not even my legal or registered name anywhere. What could be happening here?
Definitely, somebody obtained data in through a breach or a leak. That is something that the National Privacy Commission should investigate and find out as soon as possible, because we have to know where the personal information came from. Last year, I remember National Privacy Commission Commissioner Mon Libara was quoted saying in news reports that there is an organized global syndicate behind this spam text, and we would like to know if this is also part of their operations, because one of the links in the text messages, if you click on it, it's a gambling site. It's an online gambling site operating from London. So it's worrisome that a foreign entity was able to obtain personal information of Filipinos.
And sir, there are some people online who allege that it could be from contact tracing in malls, wherein we fill out these papers and these booklets. But do you think this is purely an online data privacy security issue, or this could also be the case?
That is something that the National Privacy Commission should look into, because it's also a possibility that those sign up forms could have been compromised in the first place. However, the sign up forms, the one where we write manually, it would be tedious to to encode them one by one. No? So I think the breach comes from those electronically signed up forms. Could be a possibility that it came from that. It's also a possibility that a government agency could have accidentally or intentionally leaked the information, or hackers were able to get our information.
Mm-hmm.
So we are hoping that the NPC would actually expedite their investigation on this.
You think it could be probable that some telcos are actually selling our data, their subscribers' data?
There is circumstantial thing to that, because some of my colleagues are claiming that after they signed up for they after they subscribe to postpaid plans, they have been receiving this spam text. So
Mm-hmm.
NPC should also look into that.
Mm-hmm.
It happened right after they subscribed, so they are only suspicious of that incident.
And you've since said that this may lead to, quote, bigger problems in the future, diba? Could you paint us a picture of how adversely this situation could further escalate?
Well, definitely, identity theft is a possibility with this leaking of possible leaking of personal information. If they were
Mm-hmm.
able to get hold of your name, it's a possibility that they could have your other personal information like your birthday, your address, which could lead to identity theft. Then one day you'll be surprised. You owe a company a large amount of money because somebody used your personal information to claim that you are the one who spent it.
Mm-hmm. And what about the talks of SIM registration, right? How could this impact this issue we're dealing with?
I think we should thoroughly review the SIM card registration bill, because while it is a measure that it is being said to an attempt to thwart the spam text, there are also other ways to send spam text, like text blasting machines. We have SIM cloning. So one thing is one concern about SIM card registration is that it could also lead to data breach, because the government will be collecting your personal information along with your
Mm-hmm.
SIM number, and government agencies are also vulnerable to hacking.
Right.
So we should actually study first this step before going to do it.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. And Filipinos have been reporting this increase in SMS-based scams, smishing, especially during the pandemic, right? When digital adoption accelerated. Apart from data privacy, how do we fight against actually being duped by these tech scams, especially when there's money transactions involved?
Well, what the people could do just very little. The only thing they can do is just block the number. However, Digital Pinoys
Mm-hmm.
is very much willing to facilitate complaints against spam text. People should
Mm-hmm.
be very careful in clicking the links in the text, so they won't be victimized, because some of the links may lead to phishing sites where there
Right.
we don't know what will happen. That luckily some of these are just gambling sites where they may also be victimized. However, the virus threat is not
Mm-hmm.
automatically there.
How do we educate the general public who, might not know better, uh, not to be victimized by these?
uh, for us, for Digital Pinoys, we believe that cybersecurity should be included in our curriculum now, especially since
Mm-hmm.
that children, especially those going to school, are now allowed to we are giving them access to gadgets. So
Mm-hmm.
we think cybersecurity should also be taught, because these children do not know the risk that goes along with handling gadgets. So
Right.
for the general public, however, we can only remind them that do not click the links, do not entertain these messages, especially if it comes from unknown numbers. However, the bulk of the of educating the people should come from the government. Actually,
Mhm.
they should be the one instead of while we recognize that it's good to remind people not to click the link, they should actually do something really quick to address the issues of spam text.
All right. On that note, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Sir Ronald. Please stay safe. Continue hoping for the best.
Thank you very much, Nikki, and stay safe too.